Hey, this is Sam Root with SaltyShorts.com. Hobie here is one of the best products as far as kayaks go. This year they came out with the Pro Angler 12. They had a 14 out for how long? 3 years?
3 years.
You know what? To be honest with you, I never stepped on a 14 until like about a couple months ago, and I was actually pretty amazed because I was always like, oh man, that thing's too heavy for a kayak, blah blah blah. But you know what? I got one on the other day, and you can paddleboard. Stand up paddleboard on it. It's very stable. You can do like handstands and stuff on this thing. Now it's 25 pounds lighter.
It's lighter. It depends on how you rig it up. I think it's about 10 pounds lighter if it's fully rigged. Okay. With everything that it comes on.
Well, tell me the difference between the 12 and the 14 besides obviously the length.
There's a lot of similarities. So the Pro Angler, the whole idea was to have it be, maximize your comfort, maximize your stability, so you can stand up and maximize the capacity. So 500-pound capacity for the 12, 600-pound for the 14. A couple other things we changed. We changed seats. So the Vantage seating is really nice.
Show the seat. That's one of the most impressive upgrade I thought for a seat. I think right now this seat is probably the best kayak seat in the market.
Okay. So what we do, the Vantage seating, it's 3D mesh, so breathable. If it gets wet, it dries right off. You're not going to be getting a sweaty back or a sweaty bottom sitting in it. You're never going to be in water. If you want to adjust the bottom of the seat back, you can basically these are armrests. We've never had armrests on the kayak before, so you can crank on these barrels on the armrests, and you can adjust this bottom. And then your back here, you can do the same thing. You can bring that forward as well. And then you just push forward and roll it, and these will come right back. Yeah,
because most of the kayak seats I've been in, you got to use these straps and stuff to pulls up, and when you're actually in the kayak, it's very much a pain in the ass, right? Your butt is a pain in the ass to actually do that. But this stuff, just turn this, lift up a little bit, turn this, and you're good to go. That's awesome.
So the other thing, and the way we name this seat the Vantage seating, and the Vantage part is you can actually lift the seat up, and it'll raise up. And your seat bottom you can readjust. Right. It's a little bit higher, and the whole seat now is about 5 inches higher than it was.
Okay.
So if you're out and you want to sit down real nice and low and have low center of gravity, you can be down there. But it's nice as well when you're out on a long day, or if you're standing up a lot, just to be up higher.
Absolutely.
You get a better, better view of the water.
For those of you that sight fish, you want to see fish. That's the one thing about the Pro Angler. You can actually stand up. Once you in Florida. Once you start blind casting, you catch some fish, you get to the point where, man, this is getting too easy, right? At least for me anyways. Except on tournament days that I can never find fish. But anyway, you start wanting to sight fish. And the Pro Angler, when you stand up, there's no sponsors or something like this. And I've been in this thing before at the DOA Writers event, and the stability is almost nullified between the 14 and the 12. It's very, very stable. What else is new, man?
What else is new? So the other thing that we have new is right here in front of the seat. We have a new tackle management system. So basically, this opens up, real nice flat hatch when it's closed, and when it opens up, it kind of presents these 2 tackle boxes that are included with the boat. We're going to have another accessory as well, a gear bucket. So if you're not going to run tackle, like if you're shooting camera, or I'm under the water and I have a camera, there's going to be a big box that drops in there too. That's any odd size shapes. That'll be a little bit more accommodating for that.
Okay, so it's water sealed and stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Rubber grommets here. Looks like you got some mesh.
A little pocket there if you want to put small items or sunscreens or
little packs of heaters and stuff like that. That'll work good too. That's cool.
Underneath the boat, we can't see it right now, but I have an extra part. If we were to roll this boat over, you'd see this little black box kind of molded in. And what's up above there's a cavity. This is where we can put our transducer for fish finders. Right. So what's really neat, you can meet, it's by Lowrance, but you can fit almost any fish finder in there, and it's going to be in water now. So it's not just shooting through the hull. It's actually going to be getting
sensitive and stuff like that.
A little bit more sensitive, and it's going to get temperature readings from the water.
Ah, okay.
And then what's handy, this wire is going to run right up through the scupper, and then into your boat. And then these little fancy fittings, you'll see one in the back, and there's 2 forward. So you pick what side you want your fish finder on, the left or the right, and then these little fittings make it to where you're not going to have to drill any holes in your boat.
Right. Okay.
You just unscrew the fitting, find the right little watertight seal. We give a little variety pack, so for pretty much any
That's
wire.
a new product for you guys, a new add-ons for you guys. Okay.
Yep.
For those of you that think about fish finders, adding stuff to your kayaks, they actually think about this. They made this starboard looking thing that you can drill through and mount products on it. It's pretty stable. You can probably stand up in this thing. So it's actually very accommodating for a fish finder or multiple GoPro mounts and rod holders and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry. I mean, if you mess it up, or you drill a hole in the wrong spot, or you change your mind, or you want to sell your boat and somebody else wants to do something different, they can just buy these as replacements and start from scratch.
And you're in, man. Well, congratulations on winning the best of show of paddle. Is it kayak?
What we won was best boat in the boat category, and then we won best of show, which was best overall.
Wow, best of show too. I didn't know that. See, I had no idea. This guy here. All right, thanks, man.